Jack Wong Ho-nam heads into Sunday's meeting at Sha Tin needing just one win to outride his 5-pound claim, and garlic Gia looks a solid chance of giving him the milestone victory in the Class 4 Sha Tin Clubhouse Handicap 1,800 meters. Wong returned to Hong Kong from a stint in New Zealand in 2015, and while not attracting the same headlines as some of his contemporaries at times, he has proven to be a dependable conveyance since. The 24-year-old has been the quiet achiever of the local ranks this season, with his 22 victories ranking him 11th in the Jockeys' Championship and ahead of some much bigger names. There isn't much of garlic yet, but the 5-year-old has found a groove in Class 4 middle distance events, winning over 1,800 meters at Sha Tin earlier this term and running some decent races since over further. Trainer Dennis Yip Chor Hong brought garlic Gia back to Sha Tin in 1,800 meters last start, and given a clear run, the gelding may have challenged Midnight Promise for the win. Garlic Gia has drawn one in an 11-horse field, and although he maps to get a similar run, Wong may be tempted to be closer given the lack of speed in the race. After a demanding apprenticeship in New Zealand, claimer Jack Wong is put to the test at Sha Tin. The 11 race card is rather uninspiring in terms of horse quality, and most of the focus for fans will be on Zac Purton as he tries to take the lead in the Jockeys' Championship. With João Moreira sitting out the second of a 2-meeting suspension, Purton heads into the meeting on 115 winners for the season and one behind his protagonist. Purton has rides in all 11 races, and the barriers draws have been mostly kind. He might still have his hands full with raw talent Handsome Bobo in the Class 3B's River Equestrian Center Handicap 1,200 meters. Handsome Bobo had won 3 in a row when he was sent out of 2.1 top pick with top weight in Class 3 on May 20th, and it was a tough watch for favorite backers. The son of Helmet had been given relatively easy tasks in each of his wins, following the rail with sole leads, but from Barrier 6, Purton had his hands full with the 3-year-old. Handsome Bobo not only failed to find the front, but turning was train wreck material as the chestnut failed to show the same tractability as in his wins. Flu-ridden Zac Purton lands double at Happy Valley to move within one win of João Moreira. The sprinter returns without a trial to the same 1,200 meters course and with a similar barrier, with punters left to trust that the last start display was an aberration, or that the youngster has somehow learned from the experience. In the opening race, Purton will ride 2-time runner-up quadruple double in the Moon Coon Plate 1,000 meters, and his toughest rival might be a horse he rode to a second last start, Supermodel. Victor Wong Chun's claim means Supermodel gets in well at the weights, and trainer Danny Shum-Chep-Shing has also added a cross-nose band to try and help the apprentice control the inexperienced sprinter. Supermodel handled the turn terribly on debut, and while he was a touch wayward in his straight-track lead-up trial as well, 1,000 meters does seem a simpler task. Zac is going past me. João Moreira believes his reign is over as Purton throws down gauntlet later in the day. The first Hong Kong-trained son of Japanese super sire Deep Impact makes his debut when Stimulation Tommy Berry contests the Class 2 Happy Valley Clubhouse Handicap 1,800 meters. Stimulation closed off well in a 1,200 meters dirt trial on May 29th, and while crews can work wonders off short preparations at times, it is unlikely that 3 1,200 meters trials will be enough to have the 4-year-old ready to win first up.